Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Matrix Money Tuesday. Jar, how's it going, bud?
Matrix Money Tuesday. I'm good, CCM. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I got to say, doing all right.
We took a couple weeks off, but we're back.
Yep. The Matrix didn't get us.
Well, we
it
unplugged.
tried. It really did try. I was excited about that no stream this week thumbnail I put up there with our shocked faces like as we're getting sucked into the Matrix.
If I'm looking, I haven't adjusted my cameras or anything. I haven't recorded or done anything in almost 3 weeks. So if I look red, that's probably why. I don't know what happened. Everything got reset over here on my end.
It was Windows that just reset your entire damn computer.
Yeah, those damn Windows updates.
I know they suck actually, but that's a whole nother story right there. Oh man, yeah. So we took a couple of weeks off, but listen, we're in the final stretch right now, coming up to our 100th episode.
Getting there.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? That's crazy, right? Like 100.
Less than a month away now, Jar.
Yeah.
Less than a month away, and awesome. we got some stuff coming up. We're gonna be Jar and I are actually doing a special conference call this week just to kind of try and put it all together. So make sure you stay tuned for information about that. It'll be coming out. We'll be leaking it out slowly here as we get a little bit closer. I see a bunch of people. It looks like the notifications just starting to go out, Jar. YouTube is slow. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I was just posting on X right now just to make sure.
Damn,
I sent my note too. It is slow. It is slow.
Yeah, YouTube has been they've been making all these changes and they basically suck now. I guess they kind of always did, but worse now, let's say.
Especially if you're in the crypto space.
Yeah. Facts. And we're going to talk a little bit about that today too.
Oh, yeah, exactly. We'll be talking a little bit about that.
Hey, listen, if you're just jumping on in here, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, share this thing out. We appreciate it. We are all over the place tonight, so appreciate it.
We are indeed.
Yes,
how's the weather by you? Because we just had a super hot heat wave, and it finally cooled down today. Today was like the first day where things cooled down, and I don't know if you're running anything technical on your side, but if you have any mining equipment, you probably threw it off for a bit there.
Yeah,
there's no incentive to keep it on.
Nothing like that. But we had it too. We were hovering at the 100-degree mark, and then now we got rain. Monsoon rains.
Okay, rainy season's there. All right, that's fine.
So, what do you say? How about we shout people out real quick?
Let's do it.
Kevin, this guy's here every week.
Kevin K, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Share it on
Reddit. Always. Thank you. Shout out to you. Thank you. Damn it, Dave.
Yes, sir.
In the house.
Mr. Damn
Congrats.
It, Dave.
Who knew? I'm assuming he's talking about the 100th episode thing.
Oh yeah, who knew? Well, we know.
we had no idea ourselves actually. But, hey, look at this. Army Piper is in the house. Appreciate Army Piper being here. And if you guys do not follow Piper Academy, well, what are you waiting for? Link is always in the description on my channels. Go follow Army Piper. And if you really want to know what's going on, not only with macroeconomics, but with Bitcoin and how to DCA into Bitcoin, $5 a month, you get access to all of that on his Discord. So best bang for your buck here in the
best bang for your buck. Piper Academy. All right.
Pixel Sonic? Yeah. Nice. Welcome.
Thanks for joining.
And it's okay. Laugh at us. It's all good. Yes. You are a new name here. Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Yeah.
Thanks for coming on.
And what do we got here? All right, Jar, you try it.
Kremel Haku Ki 8080. I'm guessing. Yo, what's up?
Nailed it. Yeah, there you go. Good job. Yeah, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Oh man, that's funny. Yes, please do. All our links and including our X account in there. I'm assuming, it looks like you're here on YouTube, so no problem. Yes, please. If anybody is on Patreon or on Odyssey, you know the drill. sub, thumbs up there as well.
Yep. Come on in.
All right. There you go. Sweet. Thank you. What is this?
Seeker Summer campaign. Yeah, I did see the Seeker Summer campaign. I'm going to be digging into that a bit tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a mainnet stream tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to jump into the Seeker ecosystem. I haven't done a stream. Like I had mentioned at the beginning, I haven't actually done anything for a few weeks. So I'm going to start getting back into the groove. We'll check it out, see what's going on with the Seeker ecosystem. I'm going to leave it alone right now. It's a little frustrating. So I'll explain about that during a later time during the mainnet stream.
Okay, so you got to tune in tomorrow, Kevin. And we got JR is in the house. Listen, I was talking about Piper Academy, in-house trader right there, and JR has got his own channel. Not to mention he joins us every Friday night on Crypto on the Rocks.
JR, fellow Canadian. Cheers, buddy.
That's right. That's right. And Lambo owner. You don't know? You need to know. You got to tune in. There you go. And Crypto Bedell, speaking of Crypto on the Rocks, welcome, Bedell. Appreciate you being here.
Welcome. Thanks for coming on.
My goodness, we got a bunch of people coming on in here. Bernard Mula Prince. Did I get that right?
Sure.
Welcome. Yeah, JR, they got you. And Army Piper shared on X and Discord. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I do. Thank you. And Andy is in the house. Andy, I love you, but you sent me all this stuff right before I went live. I didn't even have a chance to look at it. But thank you. I promise I will look at it. Awesome. Lloyd the Dragon, Spencer, welcome. Piper crew. Excellent.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Oh, Piper's in the house.
Hey,
wow.
There you go.
Andy, shout out. Thank you very much. How you doing? JR. Everyone. Wow.
I know. Look at this. My goodness. And Ada Ace is in the house. Shout out to Ada Ace. If you're not following him, I'll see while maybe Jaw's talking if I can get Ada Ace's channel. Drop it in here.
Okay. Fact, okay. Yeah.
Any of the mods? Any of the mods? Go ahead. Feel free. Drop it in. Appreciate that. Oh, Mike Vollmer in the house. Mod King. Appreciate that. Let's see. I'm just zipping through to see if I'm missing anything.
Even Ada Ace is here.
What's that? All good. Catch up with you tomorrow. There you go.
Yeah. We'll be talking a lot about Seeker tomorrow. If you have any specific questions, let me know. We can talk about it a little bit after.
And there you go. Yes. Get that Canadian flag flying there. Hey, Eric Wallen in the house. Appreciate you being here. Welcome. Thank you. And guys, like I said, we got a lot of you in here. Thank you, Piper, for sharing that out and getting these people in here. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about Michael Saylor. We're going to talk a little bit about HIVE, Ethereum, YouTube. We kind of got a little mix of everything.
A little mix of everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's Steve Hickey. Sorry. I'll give you the last shout out and then we're going to get going. Here we go. Steve Hickey in the house. All right, Jar, what do you say? You're going to drive tonight, right? So
I'll pop up the first article. And this is more of the trend that's happening right now. This is strategy, Michael Saylor's strategy, selling $216 million worth of Bitcoin. This happened recently. I don't know if the date was in here, but this is interesting. Change of narrative. Instead of holding till the end, we're just going to sell off some and cover our losses. And what else we got going on? Well, CCM, what do you think about this?
You know what I think about this. Michael Saylor can go himself. Just want to, listen, we talked about this. What now? He did this last month about this time, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
And I mean, last month it wasn't quite as much as this. But the fact of the matter is, and then what did he do? He went on that interview and basically was like, "Do as I say, not as I do."
Come on, man.
It's like, if you're gonna sit here and pretend you are like the guy when it comes to Bitcoin and be the headliner at all these Bitcoin conferences, it's like, dude, play the part. You know what I'm saying? Play the part.
It's falling apart right now.
See, the guys know. Look right here. Never sell your BTC. Yeah, exactly. And until you do. I said that's for people, not for strategy. Well, he's got to pay those dividends.
He has
on
to pay
that.
those dividends. So if that's the case, and we're still in the state that we're in right now, we can expect more selling over the coming months. This is just the beginning, in my opinion. I don't know how long we can go before he followed another 500 plus. Wow. Okay.
There you go.
There you
Piper
go.
Piper knows. Piper is all over this shit, man. Again, you're
Yeah.
not following Army Piper. You're missing out. You're missing out. Just saying. And listen, he's got no choice. Michael Saylor, has no choice. In order to make these dividends, he has to sell the Bitcoin. Especially when things are like they are right now. We are in a bear market for sure, and we're coming to the hopefully end of that. And when you play the Ponzi scheme game, you got to make good on the scheme as long as you can. Just saying.
Yep. You don't want to get sued, so you're gonna have to pay out, and this is going to continue. It's going to possibly accelerate.
And there we go. A to Ace is splitting the hairs for Michael Saylor. There you go. Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, exactly.
A to Ace is correct. He
strategy
correct.
sold.
Yeah.
Michael Saylor did not sell.
That's right. And Melissa, welcome. Appreciate you
Melissa.
being here. Yeah. Working and lurking. Hey, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Appreciate that. Yeah. What did he say? He just wanted a little bit of money walking. Yeah.
He has a yacht, right? You got to pay those yacht fees. So
yeah,
I mean, it all comes in the cake.
Oh man. Yeah, exactly. Would have been catastrophic for Bitcoin. Yes. Army Piper, absolutely 1,000%.
This also goes with just like the general narrative and with outflows with ETFs and everything else that's going alongside with Bitcoin. We're seeing quite a bit of it week over week, right? I think it's 11 weeks straight right now for ETF outflows. So we're definitely are deep in the bear market right now.
Yeah, and if you listen to a lot of these people who follow this, we're looking at September, October, before we're definitly done and hitting bottom, supposedly.
So we still have more.
I don't follow it like that, but
we're not even at the bottom yet. We're still going down. Okay, all right. Well, got a few more months.
Come on, Jar. Where would the fun in that be?
Got some tears. Yeah. It is what it is. What are you gonna do?
Oh man, listen. You know what? Do me a favor. A quick impromptu poll, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you hold any strategy.
That's a very good question. How many
curious.
of you are holding strategy?
Put a 1 in the chat. I'd be interested to see. Null's Tech. Null's check. I'm sorry, I nailed that.
Deep. Oh, Nulch. Yep. We're gonna be talking about Deep a little bit later. There's some sad news for anybody that's in that project.
Yep.
Actually, I don't know for sure if it's sad news, but it's definitely news.
Yep, facts. We got a bunch of zeros, even though I didn't ask for them. Yeah,
okay.
Zero. Oh man. Oh, but you will. Look at Army Piper. He will. Nice. There you go. It's kind of like help me, Elon's project, SpaceX. I don't want to even touch that with a 10-foot pole. If this was crypto on the rocks, I'd have another analogy. But anyway,
those index funds. What are you gonna do? Yep.
All
right. We can jump into the next one. We can. The zeros are still coming
in, and the zeros keep coming.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry, Joe. I didn't mean to laugh there. Go ahead.
I'm gonna jump into the next one. We'll leave Michael Saylor.
We'll stop picking on Michael.
Yeah, so this one's going to actually have a little bit of a Canadian perspective right now. And what we're trying to do over here is grow our AI strategy. This is a major investment that's happening with one of our largest telcos. We have 3 major telcos in Canada. It's Bell, Rogers, TELUS, and they're all in the midst of upgrading their infrastructure. Now, when they first said that this is an AI sovereign shift fund move, I think that was the terminology that they used. I thought this is a government investment, but this is not a government investment. This is actually Bell Canada partnering up with Cohere and a couple other companies that are investing in new AI infrastructure, which includes data centers and more fiber optics that are going to be rolled out across Canada. Bell is probably the dominant player in majority of Canada. They own most of the infrastructure. But as you know, Canada is a very large country. The population is basically 1/10 of the United States, but we're very sprawled out. So running this cable from end to end into all the little underserved areas is quite an undertaking. So that's part of the play, as well as building out new data centers. Pretty big news. I'm happy that they're investing because Canada has been falling behind in some aspects, even though we're innovators in some others. Technology is something that we seem to have in our strong suit. So this, for me, is a positive view and a positive deal.
Now, a quick shout out to Wick's wife. Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Cheers to you. Can you explain a little bit about, or I don't know how well you can go into detail about the sovereign wealth fund in Canada?
Yeah. So it's a new fund that our wonderful Prime Minister just released, which is going to be taking we'll say our tax money and investing it into different industries. This is not part of it, but underserved areas and upgrading technology, communication technology like internet is part of that. A lot of it is also buying assets that come into raw materials and building up a fund so we have something to lean on to in hard times like we are going through right now. We didn't have a sovereign fund previously. I think it's Norway that has a really strong sovereign fund, but we're trying to mimic that just to help the vitality of the country.
Okay. Now, if I'm assuming, kind of thinking about it much like the US kind of thing. So when this is all said and done, after the build out and they build the infrastructure for the AI, all this other kind of stuff, then the government owns the majority share. Is that right?
Yeah. So I don't know a lot of the detail around it, and I also don't know how this money is being clearly spent. Government contracts usually vaporize as they trickle down.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, so like I haven't dug too much personally into it myself, but I understand the basics of it, and that's sort of the way that they're leaning into. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm not like amused with what we're doing here right now, as you know, over the last.
Yes, I do know. We've had those conversations.
Yeah.
For those, I mean, I don't know how many Canadians we got watching. I know we got JR. But listen, it's man, I don't know. A lot of these countries, including this country, not moving in the right direction.
Is just confirming that Norway does have a pretty good fund. I'm pretty sure they have one of the strongest funds in the world, and they own a lot of really hard assets. He's pointing out oil and gas.
Lists, right there. Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah. So it's a good strategy if it's financed properly and it's actually invested into. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't think we never voted for. That's a really good point. We never voted for any of this. This is just happening. So yeah.
JR, I love you, brother. Yeah, that was awesome. That was good. That was good. Oh man. Hey, Tech Man just kind of trotted on in here. Welcome, Tech Man. Dang, that was funny. Sorry.
Yeah, we're basically a laundromat for the world. Just the money comes in and out through multiple funnels.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so okay. Let me ask you this, and we can move on. Do you see this as a positive overall for your country, or you think it's going to come back and bite your country in the butt?
I don't think we're going to be improving at all in the near future. I think this is just fluff, and it's a way to show that the government is spending on something that's supposed to be usable for the country itself. How it's going to translate down the road, I really don't see anything positive coming out of it. Now, just to give you an idea, we had a program. I'm in the telecom sector, so I've seen a lot of the ins and outs of this. We had a program where they allocated billions of dollars for broadband technology for underserved areas and just remote farming communities and everything else. And it was a ton of money. And that went through its cycle, but where did all the money go? I don't know, because there's a lot of areas that still don't have connectivity as promised a decade ago. So if we're looking at a track record and we're going to use that as an example, this sovereign wealth fund, I don't have much hope.
So what you're talking about was pre-COVID?
Pre-COVID. Yeah, this is pre-COVID.
Wow.
Yeah. I believe the broadband initiative started in something like 2010. Yeah.
Wow. Because I mean, when COVID came around, I don't know if you remember, but like here in the US, there was all this money allocated to set up all this new Wi-Fi infrastructure so kids could have their tablets and go to class and do all this great stuff. Yeah. I'm just gonna say that some people got a little bit richer, but none of that crap ever got set up.
The same thing happened here. We had a spectrum sale where we have 3 major telcos, and they weren't invited to the sale. They wanted to have an allocation for smaller startup businesses to buy part of the spectrum and start their own mobile companies. And what just happened down the road is the big 3 telcos ended up buying them and consolidated power in the end anyways. So it's just a vicious cycle. Yeah, it's very incestual.
It's an old initiative. There you go.
What does exactly.
Yeah, little DSL. Yep, there you go. Little human. Oh man. All right. We're
getting sidetracked. I'm just going off on different things here.
I enjoy when we pick on Canada. I'm not gonna lie.
I know you do.
I'm not gonna lie. But I'm sorry. Sometimes they just do it to themselves. Just saying.
This is true.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I'm just gonna put this out there and then we'll move on, guys. Every once in a while, Jar gets this random message from me with like a link to something, and it's like, is this really true? And then usually I get back, sadly, yes. But
it's too much. It's too much.
Yes, the 51st state incoming, baby. There you go. Listen, is it Alberta? If Alberta gets there, bam.
Well, I don't think Alberta is going to join the U.S., but they will definitely want to separate out of Canada. We'll see what happens with that 51st state for the win. Just to be clear, I don't think Canada will ever become part of the United States. We're too independent thinking with that. But actually, we're part of the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth countries, but I don't think we're going to jump ship.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Alberta would be perfect to jump ship because that province, is that what it's called? Province?
Yeah, it's a province. Yeah.
Yeah. Is as I understand, I mean, like mineral rich, that kind of thing, like just out of control kind of.
There's a lot of
resources.
Natural resources. They're rich in natural resources. There's quite a bit of wealth over there for looking at that.
Jesus Christ. Wait, right here. Give us the oil.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. That was fun, guys. Thank you. Appreciate this chat. Keeping it going. And if you haven't already done it, you know the drill. Smack up that like button. Appreciate all of you. But we're gonna move on because this may not come as a really big surprise to anybody who is an influencer here in the space. But yeah, look at this. Like YouTube views collapsing for crypto.
Mm-hmm.
And now, again, links are in the description for everything that we're showing you. But like this was done with bigger channels. I don't remember which ones, Jar. Do you have that right in front of you?
No. Let me see if it's done here. Oh, Coin Bureau's in here. Crypto Banter.
Yes, Crypto Banter. That's the other one. Yep. So big channels, in the space, and they are losing viewership. I mean, I don't know about everybody else, but like for those who do have like monetization on YouTube and stuff like that, monetization on YouTube within the crypto sector has been non-existent for like months. Just saying. And I don't know, Jar, have you been feeling that pinch as well? Both in viewership and monetization.
Oh yeah, 100%. So the viewership is definitely low. I've actually saw a negative when it comes to subscribers and everything else. So that's interesting. But my perspective on being on YouTube and putting out content really wasn't about earning a profit. It was more about learning. So that's been my incentive, is just discussing and making connections with people, building up my own network and understanding the back end more, facilitating that as well. But yeah, I've definitely been seeing quite a decline over since basically January. And we have a lot of other influencers that are watching right now. They could probably chime in and talk
Yeah,
about their
by all
journey.
means, guys. I know we got a few of you out there. Are you seeing declines in your viewership and stuff? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's definitely a major negative over the last little bit. But one thing that I did notice for sure is that the people that are watching are hyper active in the community.
Yes,
These are the people that are
they're
very
dedicated.
serious. Yeah, they're serious, they're dedicated, they really want to get into the nitty gritty of whatever project that's around. And that's actually my preferred audience, rather
Yes.
than the people that just want to pump up a crypto, grab some profit, and take off. So they're interested in how it works, how they can get some sustainable passive income, and understand the project in depth. So positives on my side. How about you, and how's your channel doing?
Oh my God. Like I was saying, it's just like it's like people just slowly disappeared, you know, it was like a slow
Yeah,
bleed out. But again, like you said, you know, I've got a core group that's here all the time, and shout out to all of you. Most of you are in the chat
in the
right now.
chat. Yep.
Yeah, and thank you for that and all of your support. But yeah, I see it's kind of caused me to do a bit of a pivot with what I'm doing right now as okay, I'm going to use my air quotes influencer, right? I don't feel like I'm influencing anything. I'm trying to educate people. I mean, listen, I feel like I could shout into the void and nobody is even going to listen to me.
Yeah.
Like,
It feels
who
like
the
that
hell is this
often.
guy? Some old guy on the interweb, right? And
Yeah.
it's like, you know, that kind of thing. But this is where I've been doing or trying to focus on doing a lot of the educational videos. What is sound money? You know, breaking that all down. What is the current system like? What's inflation? What's the Fed? What's this? What's that? And breaking all that down, because now to me is the time to do that kind of thing, because you know things are slow and the people who are here are willing to learn that, or maybe understand a little bit more about things like that. And that way you can take it and like ingest it to the point where you can learn and then take that and get something better for yourself out of it.
Yeah.
That's my thought process with it, Jar. I mean,
100%.
I know you do it for a lot, and God bless you to do it for like your own learning too, but
Yeah.
like what else, if anything, are you pivoting at all with regard to what's going on?
So pivoting, not so much, but if anything, I'm distilling what I'm doing right now and really concentrating on um, a few major, a few projects that interest me, and just refining it. Now, I'm taking the time right now, since we're in the bear market, and I was talking about this on the stream earlier today, is that I'm really just narrowing down what I'm in and just doing more and more research and learning, just
Yeah.
looking at my old execution. Where did I mess up on? And try to refine that so I can perfect my process. And then also come down with a set of criteria when I'm judging new projects that are coming out and their viability and everything else. So when I'm relaying the message and I'm posting a video on it, it's more to the point, and it's giving the information that I think that you deserve to hear immediately, rather than all the fluff.
Well, and from probably a better perspective, even,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, we all, I don't know about you, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but
Yeah.
like I know I can be stubborn. I can't say nobody's ever told me that before. But like, you know, I'm not opposed to changing my point of view. Like
Yeah.
if somebody's reasonably able to explain to me where, well, maybe you need to consider this, well, damn, you know what I mean? I'm good with that, you know.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I'm going from. If I can just get people to think and you know what I mean, and open their mind a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's key. Independent free thinking is key. So just taking advantage of this, like you said, we haven't even hit the bottom yet. So if you're expecting the bottom to be in September, there's still a long time for it to actually pick up before we're back in a full bull market again. Use the time wisely if you have the time, and just like refine. At least that's what I'm doing right now, and then building. So with the node factory, if
Yeah.
there's people on here that are using the node factory, they might notice that the site goes down on and off, or not all the features are available. The entire backend is being rebuilt, so when things pick up, we're able to show off a whole bunch of new merchandise and move forward from there.
Yep. That's a great project, by the way. And if you
I
guys aren't
appreciate that.
involved in that, I put an entire video together that showed you how to get a share of a miner, and so you can go ahead and check that out. But just to go through a couple of the comments here. Well, thank you, Melissa. We love you. You're very Melissa's here every Friday for me. I love it. I love it. And speaking of every Friday, here you go. I influence JR to drink and relax on Fridays. Yes. Yeah. I love you too, brother. I do. Thank you. I appreciate you. And here you go. If you can learn to discipline trading during the bear market when the volume doesn't occur, when the bull market happens, man. Yeah.
To be prepared. This is like refining your tools right now is the best time to do it. And this is also when we were talking about exploits. Especially if you have a service or something that you're displaying in the industry right now, you're going to find the holes right now. At least you have the time to fix it. And you're not, if there's an exploit, I mean, the funds might be a little bit limited compared to what they would be in a bull market.
Yep, absolutely. And what's that say? Standard Strawberry? I don't know. I nailed it. That's it. Welcome. I appreciate you being here. Saying he's new. Welcome. Every Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We are here. And did I see somebody? Yes, Robert Mulligan. Welcome. Appreciate you being here. So, I mean, bottom line is, if you are not an influencer, as that was saying, you take the time to learn DCA, even if nothing else, you know. You guys know I'm a DCA and HODL kind of guy. And why not? And then learn the ins and outs of how to use crypto effectively, because you can use it today. We've had Joel Valenzuela on this channel talking about that very thing. So yeah, you can use it today. You can. 100%. Anyway, I'm done preaching now. Unless you got something else there, Jar.
Yeah, no, that's it. We have another article here, and let me pull it up here on the screen. It looks like Ethereum might be pivoting again. I haven't gone too far into this. But the lean Ethereum is on the roadmap right now to rebuild the protocol over the next 3 to 4 years. Now, I can understand why they're doing a lot of changes over here. You want to be quantum resistant. You want to have lower fees. There's a whole bunch of reasons to do this. This is something that was already part of the evolution of Ethereum, but looks like something a little bit more concrete is coming out.
That's from what research I've done. My intention was to try and run this through an AI and do a special breakdown from the AI, but I didn't have the chance to do that. Excuse me. So I have the overall breakdown from the AI, and basically, according to what it's given me, this is a new storage architecture that should slash costs, because we love Ethereum fees, don't we? Okay, I that's as much as I can give you. But anyway, and like Jar said, quantum resistance, because that's the thing, right? I mean, on the Hot of the Line, we've talked quite a bit about quantum effect last night. Again, talking quantum, and the timeline on having quantum resistance has basically been pulled back by most major companies to 2029. So to see that kind of evolution here in the crypto space, and again, from one of the major players, like Ethereum, don't like Ethereum, it doesn't matter. Where DeFi is concerned, they are the major player. And so, yeah. And then also, this is supposed to work on the privacy with this, as I understand it.
Okay. I didn't know that was a component.
Yeah, I guess its plan is, according to what the AI broke down for me, I guess it's supposed to be baking that privacy right into the protocol as a direct countermeasure, obviously, to what we've seen as far as all this surveillance stuff. And Lord knows we haven't seen any of that. For those of you who are listening to us and are in the EU, my apologies. That's all I got. Because that just sounds like, wow.
So banking in privacy, do you think this is more of a trend or a long-term goal with most change? Because it just seems like everyone wants privacy, so they're just tossing it in. And just, is it going to be useful? Is it going to be something that people actually use? First, as an actually privacy first chain?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I know that a lot of people like to throw out all the buzzwords in order to make things relevant at the time, right?
Right.
But I gotta believe that any of these chains that don't deal with privacy, if they're not already, they're not going to be used in the future. I think that is going to be just a necessity as we move forward. I mean, I've said it. We're coming up on 100 episodes, and I think if you go all the way back to those very beginning episodes, I've said, listen, I think privacy coins are going to be huge as we move forward, and I still believe that. I mean, pick your privacy coin. I mean, I know everybody's got their kind of favorite, whether it's Zcash or Monero or whatever. But I really do believe that even sector of crypto is going to be a necessity. But these other chains, like Ethereum, for example, are gonna need that kind of shielding, I guess, for lack of a better word, from the surveillance that's going on currently and only going to increase as we move forward. Very much.
Scary.
Yeah, I mean, look, and they've been attacking it, Jar, right? For how long now? Tornado Cash attacks. I mean, pick a development team that, yes, and I was waiting to see if he was going to put it in here, and there you go, Night on. There you go. For those who are Cardano people, you already know what Night is. But there you go, privacy right there, and it's going to be a necessity. Is the bottom line, I think, Jar. I mean, do you think I'm off base there or what?
No, I don't think you're off base, but yeah, privacy first. But when you already start off with things like Ethereum and it's already established with a lot of corporations and government, I'm just wondering what the ulterior motives are. It just seems like it's just an excuse to stay relevant. I don't know how it's going to be implemented. Obviously, I have to read more about it.
Well, I mean, but think about it. For these, you bring up a point, but those kind of companies, they're going to want their own privacy, right? Yeah. So I don't see that as a big stretch with regard to that. The thing's going to be if the average user, the you and I, the average Joe anywhere in the entire world is going to have that same level of privacy. That's going to be the key. And to me, that's why I think things like privacy coins are going to be the necessity, because I don't know if this is a controversial take or not, but my thought process with regard to this is privacy is something I think needs to be baked in at the base layer of whatever blockchain you are operating on, so nothing against Bitcoin, but okay, you're going to do whatever to make Bitcoin private, let's say. Okay, great. But that's like, painting the glass over your glass house with something that people can still see through, in my opinion. And to some degree, I kind of still feel that way with regard to Ethereum. But I mean, I think that Ethereum has a better shot at creating better privacy than like something like Bitcoin. I don't know, my opinion. Do you agree with that?
Totally agree with
do you think I'm off base? Or
no, I don't think so. And Ethereum can still be implemented. For Bitcoin, it'd be a little bit of an uphill battle, depending on how they're going to do it. But again, what you're talking about, privacy first, like privacy first chains. If you're going to be looking for privacy, that's where I would start. I wouldn't be starting with somebody trying to implement it as an afterthought.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. Again, do you want the privacy? Okay, then boom, here it is. Right from the get.
Shut up and take it.
Yeah, right. I don't know. That makes the most sense to me, because who's to stop you from utilizing multiple cryptocurrencies depending on what it is that you're doing, right?
Yep, absolutely.
And I don't know. I just think that's yeah. What's this? I don't see how y'all are going to proceed without identity verification. There's a lot of scams. I don't disagree that there might be some need for identity verification, but the what it is, I may have pause with. Yeah.
The what it is, the where it is, the when it is.
Well, and the how it is, because again, right now it would be some kind of centralized entity, right?
Right.
That would be a necessity, and in most cases,
Right.
not even necessarily all, because some of these, I mean, that was the whole thing with the build out with regard to Cardano, as I understand. They wanted to make sure that the ability to have those kind of layers were in there, as I recall, when from one of Charles's streams, right? But anyway, just to kind of back of your head, I don't care about the privacy as much as I care about the profits. I get that.
That's a trader. That's a pure trader right there.
Yeah. Hey, God bless them. I mean, but again,
there's privacy, there's profits in privacy too.
Yeah, and people got to do what's best for them, because I got to believe that there is people who don't really care about, and it's kind of funny. Hence, I've been on the Dash bandwagon now for the longest time. Dash, did it spike up there for a little while? Sure did, but it came right back down, and it's at its base. It's been hovering at that base level, right? And that area of support. But I don't buy it for that. I buy it to use it, and use it whatever way I want, on whatever I want, however I want,
right?
Because I can make it as private as I want. So I don't know, my 2 cents.
Yep. It's in the tool case. Do your own research.
And there you go, JR, another trader in the house right there. Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, I appreciate that. I don't know, do we even have, oh yeah, that's right, you got to talk about the deep, don't you?
I just want to mention this because I just found out about this earlier. I was running around, didn't get a chance to read the article yet, but it is a big deal because it's part of a project that I'm involved in, and anybody that's following me or is watching some of my videos in the present or past, whatever, they should know about Deeper Networks being signing a letter of intent to merge with GG Collective. So deep networks, not to be confused with Deeper Networks, the decentralized VPN project. That's a completely separate project. This is a decentralized node infrastructure that Deep Networks has rolled out. And it's like a little mini PC that's deployed in a bunch of homes across the world. And they help host nodes in a decentralized manner. Now, the reason why this project was interesting is because it is a business that's already operational. So the business was called NerdNode, and they were pivoting and moving into a decentralized setup and shutting down their native setup. So it was already an established business that was generating revenue, and it was very exciting. And this is one of my solid contenders in the deepen space. And I was really excited to see it evolve and eventually have its TGE, which wasn't it wasn't planned yet. They're basically waiting on the Clarity Act, is what I was told, to pass so they can figure out how regulations work around deploying it. So what's happening right now is there's a letter of intent to merge with GG Collective. I haven't gone into it, but there is a vote that's going to be coming up. I'll make sure I link this down in the description. I'll also put it in the comments in here in just a second. So if you are in this project, you want to take a look at this, I'll just send it out there. There we go.
And how long have you been in this project, Jar? Because you get into these things pretty much straight off.
Yeah. So for this one, it was 485 days. I put it in one of the comments. Someone asked me the same thing, and I just put it in there. So yeah, there's quite a few people that seemed a little bit disgruntled and upset about this move, because I don't think there was a discussion about any mergers or anything like that taking place. So it's a little bit of a surprise. It's definitely a surprise for me.
Yep.
Yeah. But that's for your information. I just wanted to put it out there. And get the word out.
Yeah, damn it,
how
Dave,
this affects things.
I've
been in since the beginning. So yeah, damn it, Dave has been in that as well. So how this project is going to be split up and do the tokenomics change or anything else, I don't know. And there's going to be definitely a different contract that's going to be assigned to this project, because they're not going to be using the planned deep token. It's now going to be using the GG token. So there will be some changes in how that gets deployed.
I mean, is there any positive to this, Jar? I mean, I don't see it, but
okay. So when I started reading the article and I didn't get through the whole thing, there is some real good points in here. Anybody that is in the space is struggling to survive, and I can totally understand that. The
that's a fact.
operational cost of managing and operating nodes can be there. People are pulling out of quite a few projects, so the incentive to buy in and actually run it on a node is less desirable right now. So I can understand why they pivoted a bit and decided to sell. But yeah, I still need a little bit more information. So expect a follow up from me on this as I go into it.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Now, is there anything else you wanted to? Didn't you have something else you wanted to put out there? I felt like you did.
Oh, well, yeah, we could talk about a guest that we're going to be having on.
Yes, that's what I was just gonna say. We can go there. Yeah, go ahead, Jar. You go right ahead, and we'll.
Okay, so he's a fellow content creator, Osolato. You might know him on X. He's one of the guys who's in absolutely every single deep in project that's out there, whether it's good or bad. He's in it. He's trying it out. He started his own project, and his own project is called Hollowave. And we're gonna have him on as a guest. Let me just pull this up here. This is the YouTube channel, which I think he just launched. And basically, he's gonna be launching his own project. He's been testing it for close to a year. I think he said 10, 11 months of testing has been gone through. And we're going to be diving into it. We're going to be talking about what this is and how it works. But to give you a rough idea, you can think of it as the IoT network version 2 being rolled out. And the main difference that I've noticed about this is it's going to be broader range and higher bandwidth capacity. So we're going from kilobits of data transfer to megabits of data transfer. So it's significant, and also the distance that it can reach is also significant.
Yeah, and he's been doing some testing. We had a conference call with him yesterday. I'm interested to hear and get you people in the chat to get questions to him. Right now, we have that stream tentatively scheduled for August 11th. But we'll let you know for sure as we get closer. It'll be literally the week after our 100th anniversary episode.
Yeah, and we'll dig in. I'll be doing a separate video just on this project, digging into it, the inner workings, the path to revenue, because that's a big thing for me. I want to make sure that the project can actually earn some money, make sure that there's interest there, and if there already might be some revenue, I don't know. We'll have to find out. But that's some of the things I'll be looking at.
Yeah, no, also true. And the other thing is, we are going to try, as we get closer, to do a very small segment at the end of each stream to lead up to that particular interview, just to give you a little more idea about the project itself and the stuff that you'll be hearing during that interview. So maybe you got a little bit of like base knowledge, because as I was listening, I had to ask a lot of questions because it was kind of like this. If nothing, hey, if you guys don't need it, great, but I do. So there you go.
Definitely. There you go. Yeah, it's important, and I think the segment will also be doing with different projects as well, just for informational purposes. I think it'll be helpful for the viewers, so they understand it. Exposure is everything. The more you know, the better it is for you. So
absolutely. Well, guys, we're about wrapping this thing up. I appreciate everybody being here. The chat is just on fire tonight. Appreciate you guys. Jar, you're going live tomorrow, right?
I am going live tomorrow.
Another heads up about that?
Yeah, so I'm going to go live tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll talk about Seeker. We'll talk about other deep-in projects that I'm experimenting with. I have some solo miners that were sent to me from Helium Deploy, so I'm going to be testing them out. And we'll be exploring that. It's been a while. It took a little bit of a break from content creation, but I'm going to be back on the horse soon.
Nice.
How about you, CCM? What do you got going on?
Well, this is the last stream till Friday, because Friday nights, JR already told everybody in the chat. He laid it out there. I get plenty of inspiration on Friday nights over a beer. So we'll be here for Crypto on the Rocks Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And then next Monday, we are continuing, BC Bedell and I are continuing our series on asking different influencers and creators in the space what they think is necessary during this kind of bull market and going forward, bear market, and going forward bull market. Boy, a little wishful thinking there. To what people and companies and influencers need to do in order to help to create mass crypto adoption. This coming Monday, we're going to be talking to Dave Digital from the Billy Goat Tales team. So Dave Digital, funny guy. So there's no doubt that that's going to be a good episode, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And then, of course, Jar and I will be back next Tuesday night for 6 p.m. Because that is just going to be one step closer to that 100th episode.
Yeah, definitely. Great stream. We still have about 50 people on here. If you're still around, please smash that like button, subscribe if you want to join us on the 100th episode. Looking forward to that.
Appreciate that. And for those who are watching on my channel, I'm going to forward you over to Space City Breaks as we wrap our way out of here. So when you get there, do me a favor. Put a CCM raid in the chat. That way they know where you're coming from. I appreciate that. Other than that, I think we're good, Jar. What do you say?
I think we're good. Have a good one, everyone.
All right. Take care, everybody.